Hey, SEGways! Some of you may have noticed that until now, I've avoided the Cody and Satori phenomenon like the plague. No doubt, the Cody and Satori drama has engulfed the paranormal world on YouTube. Debunkers have done some amazing work on them, to the point where even those who do not follow debunking channels seem to have come around to our way of thinking on Cody and Satori. A big reason why I haven't touched this minefield is because when they first hit the scene during the Sam and Colby Conjuring House Hell Week series, I already had a pretty big Sam and Colby video of my own going on, when Sam, Colby and Seth went to the Bel Air house.
What a fucking disgrace.
And yeah, that kind of became its own weird, crazy thing. I decided that after that whole saga kind of died down that I wouldn't do another Sam and Colby video for quite a while. And you kind of had to talk about Sam and Colby if you were going to talk about Cody and Satori. So I just decided to leave the whole thing alone, since there was certainly no shortage of debunkers covering Cody and Satori. Now that Cody and Satori have collaborated with a channel that are not Sam and Colby, I feel I can do a video when they're with Project Fear. And what I find particularly funny about this is that even Project Fear's fans are not on board with this Cody and Satori thing. This seems to be a huge misfire with Project Fear. A lot of people seem to be quite frustrated that Project Fear were duped by these two, and that they even gave them a platform in the first place. But just go read the comments from their fans in these videos. You will struggle to find Cody and Satori supporters. There are other reasons why I have waited this long to do a Cody and Satori video. And I've got to be honest here, I found the whole Cody and Satori content pretty meh, after Mythos debunked them in nothing short of spectacular fashion. I would say go watch that video for yourself, but I highly doubt anyone watching this hasn't already seen that Mythos debunk. But the thing is, that video was around 3 or 4 months ago now, and still the fascination of Cody and Satori is as strong as ever. And I just kinda don't get it. Now, I'm not saying debunkers should not cover this, because Cody and Satori are still going strong, so they should always be scrutinized.
Can I pretend I'm a ghost?
And yet another reason why I didn't want to cover this until now, I just kind of hate feet.
Yuck.
But even though, as I said earlier, that I'm kind of over the Cody and Satori thing, I am well aware that I am in the minority here. Mythos videos are doing as great as ever, and good luck to him. Bad to the Bone Paranormal has done some fantastic videos exposing Cody and Satori. Boo Productions Paranormal has done some great stuff as well. And you've also got some great content from Beardo Gets Scared and The Shape, all on Cody and Satori. But even with all of that content out there, I've still had many of my subscribers ask me to do a video on Cody and Satori. So here we are. I'm going to give this a go for you guys.
I love you guys. Yeah, screw you guys.
The big question happening now is if Sam and Colby were in on the Cody and Satori deception, since for some reason they decided to back Cody and Satori.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
God knows why. And with that, were Project Fear in on the whole thing as well. I will be exploring this a little bit, but for the most part, this isn't really much of a debunking video. I'm just here to have fun with this. Other debunkers have done a fantastic job at exposing these frauds for what they are. Of course, I will be highlighting whenever I think some fuckery is going on. But for the most part, this video is about having a laugh at the expense of these two arseholes. Because these two have been debunked so many times and they're clearly as fake as when Meg Ryan did that fake orgasm scene in When Harry Met Sally.
Yes! 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 Yes!
So before we get into the video, yet again, I've got to thank all of my awesome members and patrons for your amazing support. I am still on holiday, so the vote thing is still on pause, but I'm pretty sure if I did put Cody and Satori to the vote, they would have easily won. So when I'm back from my holiday, I will be getting back to the regular votes, and if you wish to get involved in those votes, please consider becoming a member or a patron. The link is in the description. So with all that being said, on with the video.
We are still at the Conjuring House right now. We've had such a wild night. If you do want to see that video, go and watch part 1 of our night at the Conjuring. The link for that will be in the description.
Oh yeah, I'm watching part 2 and pretending part 1 didn't happen, just like it's the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Because part 1 is even more boring to watch.
We have Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to post it online.
Just for anyone new who may be watching, they hold hands and stuff starts happening. Knocking, movement. They're almost like the human Ouija board.
Dakota's description here is actually perfect. They are like the human Ouija boards, since the Ouija board is a load of old bollocks. But on this, by the time this video comes out, I would have visited the Conjuring House for myself very recently. And of course, I will do a video on that investigation, so please subscribe if you want to see how that went down.
We just say we hold hands and talk to dead people, but it seems like the cast method is going to be the new...
The cast method.
I'm pretty sure that everyone who is watching this video would have already seen the interview that Project Fear did with Cody and Satori, so I'm not going to get too deep into all of that right now. But what I will say is if anyone was on the fence on if Cody and Satori were fake before that interview, surely after you watch that interview, you could only think Cody and Satori are fake. It's quite possibly the most damaging interview since Prince Andrew.
Slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time, and that was, oh actually, yes, I didn't sweat at the time because I had suffered what I would describe as an overdose of adrenaline in the Falklands War when I was shot at, and I simply, it was almost impossible for me to sweat.
We're gonna head to the basement and just continue where we left off.
For those of you who watched my previous Project Fear video, you may remember that I was trying to figure out who Dakota reminded me of. And I think I figured it out. Dennis, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now I do mean just in looks, not in personality, because Dennis is a fucking maniac. The amount of funny comments I got from that video on other people thinking who Dakota looked like just had me in stitches. There was nothing mean or nasty or bullying because Dakota is a pretty good looking guy. So spare me the bullshit bullying allegations.
Alright, after you, Tanner.
Oh, shit. Alright, can I get a little bit of a light?
I got you.
Grazie.
Alright, to the creepy basement.
Okay, this is pretty important. Yet another reason I didn't want to cover Cody and Satori is because I didn't want to piss off anyone who worked at the Conjuring House, whether that be the owner or Cody and Satori themselves, since, as I already mentioned, I'm going to be visiting the Conjuring House for myself. And I will be there with a kind of serial killer looking mask. And I really don't want to give anyone any excuse to throw me out. At the time of this recording, I have no idea if I'm going to be thrown out or not. So fingers crossed, future side-eye guy got to visit the Conjuring House and wasn't thrown out. Because I have come a very long way to see this place for myself. While at the house, I'll be tagging along with Entity 7 Paranormal Joe Fatale and Weeping Willow Paranormal. I have been told by a very reliable source who has been to the Conjuring House a good few times that the owner can get really protective with these sort of things. Hell, anything you film at the Conjuring House with the intention to upload to YouTube has to first be approved by the Conjuring House owner. And if she says no, then tough, it doesn't go out on YouTube. As far as I'm aware, this really is not the norm for other haunted locations. And just for the record, this will be my very first video I've ever done on Cody and Satori, and I've never even done a video with any paranormal investigating team at the Conjuring House. So there should be no reason for them to throw me out. And I've got to admit, even though I'm a debunker and a skeptic, I want nothing more than to have a paranormal experience while at the Conjuring House. But I will say that when I end up doing my video on the Conjuring House, I'm going to talk about a few things that I think a lot of people are not aware of when it comes to booking the Conjuring House. Again, subscribe to my channel to make sure that you see that video. Anyway, let's get back to Happy Feet.
Alright, if anybody's here, I am in the room in the basement with the well. So wherever you are, I'm going to ask you to come towards me, okay?
Like an idiot, when I first saw that circle in the top left corner, I thought that was Project Fear telling me that there was an orb or something to look out for in that general area. It did take me an embarrassing longer amount of time than I care to admit to realise this is actually the toe tapping vibrations.
Stupid.
Oh, I mean the spirits tapping.
Anybody's here?
They waste no time.
Oh God. Can you come closer to me? You're very loud. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm gonna ask you...
Doesn't take long for the cameraman to point right at their feet, because that's where the sound's coming from.
Are you trying to spell? Yes. Okay. A, B, C, See? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, O.
Oh.
I reckon about 20% of this video is listening to Satori reciting the alphabet. It gets really annoying after a while.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Come.
Okay, I'm gonna rise above a gross cum joke here.
That was a ghost!
First off, Cody moving Satori's hand like that when he wants to stop at the letter M is interesting to me. But there are so many words in the English language that start with the letters C-O-M. How did they know it was going to be the word come? Maybe that ghost was trying to say complicit, or compulsive liar, or completely fake.
Where?
What the heck?
A. Woods.
Woods? Come to the woods?
Oh my god.
Yes.
We'll keep to the woods.
Aren't the woods like notoriously very not a good place?
Definitely haunted. I'm not sure. It's a whole different ballpark for us.
Sure it is, Satori. Sure it is. But I have heard that it's more the land around the Conjuring House that's supposed to be haunted than the house itself. So when I get there, I'll have a little walk around. And just for the record, I'm not saying that house is haunted at all, but I am saying that I want it to be haunted and I want to have a paranormal experience to make my toes pop. I mean, curl. Toes curl.
What happens if we go to the woods? We've heard this a couple times. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Did I pass it? Oh, I thought I heard something.
Satori asking Cody if she missed his toe tap is so funny to me. They did improve their bullshit routine when Sam and Colby visited. Project Fear just got the dress rehearsal, because for those of you who are unaware, Project Fear actually filmed with Cody and Satori before Sam and Colby. But for whatever reason, Project Fear just took a very long time to upload that video to YouTube.
Girls?
Oh, it wants both the girls.
Oh. Cody's just taking the piss here. His delayed just comes across as, oh yeah, that's what I meant, you dumb fucks. Glad you're finally cottoned on.
Are you good, or are you gonna hurt them?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
Oh, wait a minute.
A, B, C, D, E, F, F.
Satori missed the F and Cody actually got her to start the alphabet again. I know this is easy to say in hindsight and all, but how did anyone believe this bullshit?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Is it find out?
No!
That's so cool.
That is.
How in the fiddler's fuck did you get the word find from just the letters F and I?
Cellar. You want to go to the back of the cellar. Do you want men to go to the back of the cellar? Is that where she is?
You can see Cody shifting his whole body weight to one side before he does his tap. It actually looks like he's discreetly trying to squeeze out a fart without anyone noticing.
Is that where she is? Okay.
Don't ever think I'm above a fart joke. Anyway, the ghost, and by ghost I mean Cody's exhausted toe, wants someone to go to the back of the basement. Satori points her finger, Cody's toe pops at Tanner to indicate that Tanner needs to jog on to the back of the basement. And of course, Tanner makes a real big song and dance about going to the back of this very small basement, which probably only takes about 10 seconds to walk to. I'll be able to confirm this when I go to the basement myself, but I've been told that the Conjuring House is pretty small, so the basement to this house would also be very small.
Tell us when you're settled over there, and then we'll keep asking questions.
How far? Oh, wait.
I would go all the way straight.
So I don't like this part in the slightest. I am about to listen to whatever and go all the way down by myself. I am crossing the threshold.
Tanner is probably spitting distance from everyone else, but the way he carries on, you thought he got lost in Narnia.
Alright, I am officially back here by myself.
Are you okay?
I don't know, it hurts really bad.
You okay?
Yeah, like my neck is hurting really bad, like on this side, like all the way up.
Really?
Oh. I don't see anything.
I'm okay. I'm probably.
Is it like in your neck?
Yeah,
or
it
on
just
the
feels
outside?
like muscle, like I think. Like it
Okay.
just hurts.
I'm sure Cody has a good chiropractor for you.
Hi. What were you doing?
The way Satori talks to these dead people is like how I would talk to a puppy. Pretty patronizing. They're dead. They're not stupid. Anyway, Tanner doesn't stay down there very long because they already called him back.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, W.
Satori missed her cue by a couple of letters. From the letter W, Satori guessed woods.
I've got morning wood.
And I know they already mentioned woods earlier, but seriously, how can anyone believe this?
What would you do if we sent the guys out to the woods, not the girls? Would you be okay with that?
No.
No.
Damn, Cody really wants to get these girls in the woods. He's been tapping on about this for over 15 minutes now.
When we were here earlier on this floor, the knocking and the movement we were hearing was wood. Downstairs, it was clearly stone.
Yeah.
What are we going to hear in the wood?
Think about what we just heard there. In the house, it sounded like wood because of the wooden floorboards. And in the basement, it sounds like cement because they're standing on concrete.
Well, duh.
I mean, I know hindsight is 20/20 and all, but how Dakota couldn't figure this out at this point, I just don't get it. But it does make me lean more towards that Project Fear were duped rather than being in on this scam. Because why else would you say something that damning if you were in on it?
We were told by so many people that these woods are not to be messed with. The people who believe that there is some darkness or evil at the house, they believe it comes from the woods. And something tricky, something sinister is leading us out here, and it's not good. I have a bad feeling. And something tricky, something sinister is leading us out here, and it's not good.
Oh my god.
I hear it.
I feel it on my feet. Feel it on my feet. Feel it on my feet. Feel it on my feet.
I feel it on my feet. Bloody hell, guys. Again! Can not one of you think that this is too good to be true?
Are you trying to spell? Okay, so you're somebody that knows us. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Girls.
Girls.
What about girls?
Yeah, seriously, Cody, what is it with you and the girls right now?
Yeah, there's something.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
It's a squirrel climbing a tree. What else could it be?
L, M, N, N, A, no, N, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, not. A, B, C, you will know.
Oh my god.
Or,
What is it?
She asked how far to go, and it said, you'll know.
So that kind of no would have been spelt K-N-O-W, not N-O. For the love of God, this is so dumb. Is it just me, or does Cody look pissed off with Satori here? Like she's messed up her lines again?
Now, just because I'm a novice at this, and this is the first time I've seen this, like, is this, like, you guys feel it underneath your feet still? Like,
no.
I'm not feeling anything right now.
I don't feel anything.
Well, of course they're going to say that.
Can you walk around? I would appreciate it.
Boo Productions Paranormal did a great job when he covered the same video I'm watching. Watch this.
See his actual toe pop up. So I'll probably play this a couple times.
Come on back.
Watch his foot. Did you see that go up? Did you see it? So I don't know if you saw that or not. You may need a bigger screen to see it. I focused in on it, and so I think that just adds to the mountain of proof that he is doing this with his toes.
Please go subscribe to Boo Production Paranormal. He does some great debunks. Also, while I'm at it, The Shape covered the same video as I'm doing right now. He did it about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so please go check out his video.
Are you spelling? A, B, C, D.
I never want to hear the fucking alphabet ever again after this fucking video. So, Cody's toe, which must have next to no cartilage at this point, wants the girls to walk around the woods by themselves because he just won't leave the girls alone for some reason.
Are you going to try to stop us if one of the guys goes down there? Doesn't even want to answer me.
You won't get an answer to a question like that because Cody knows nothing will happen. He can't actually do anything if you disobey his toe. Every time Project Fear challenges this ghost in some way, it goes quiet.
What? I feel like I'm seeing things like walking around in the wood line over here.
I can't even see that far. My flashlight sucks.
Element of surprise!
Like, I don't know. Like, dude, one of those reflections just freaking disappeared again. I hope I got that on camera.
I don't know, the wind from a branch blew in front of it? An animal or a bird got in front of it? I realise that nobody actually says that this was a ghost, but it's pretty damn obvious that's what they're all alluding to here, and it just gets silly and boring. You do start noticing patterns in these videos, like why does a ghost seem to form some kind of physical body, you know, becomes a full-bodied apparition, when it's so far away nobody can ever tell what it even is?
Spelling? A, B, C, D.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't know why I ended up doing this.
Money, likes, attention. Or maybe to make this boring ass video entertaining in some kind of way.
Dude!
What?
What?
Go. What? What? We're coming!
It just sounded like something just like walked in front of me.
Oh,
I'm not kidding you.
okay, you're not gonna like what our experiment was, but
What did you do?
it said look away, so we did, and then all of a sudden we started asking questions and it stopped replying.
Signifying that it left us.
And then you said, dude. Like,
Guys, I feel like very off-put right here. Like right over here. So I'm right here, and it sounded like this.
no.
Like,
No.
there's nothing here.
You know, sometimes I wear orange clothes with a green hat. I'll run down to the bottom of my garden, roll around in the dirt, and jump into a hole and pretend I'm a carrot. Oh, I'm well aware this has absolutely nothing to do with the video, but I'm so bored I just feel like sharing.
I feel like we're almost about to have something happen, but I don't know if that's good or bad.
I'd say it's bad, but what do you want to do?
It's your life on the line, so you kind of get to pick here.
This is so embarrassing. Since dying from boredom isn't actually possible, as much as Cody and Satori attempt otherwise, I'd say everyone, including Chelsea, are very much safe.
Can someone just walk with me real quick over to the freaking property line so we can just say we did it and say we walked over there and like just get it over with?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, well we made it to the end of the Conjuring property line. Proof. We made it to the end.
And I don't care.
What?
What
That was a voice. That was a legitimate voice. What the f?
What is that? Dude!
That sounded like someone was right there. That sounded like someone was right there.
Oh my gosh!
That was a legitimate voice. What the f?
What is that?
I can't hear what they claim to hear, but I don't care, because at least something interesting is actually happening that isn't Dick Van Cody Dyke tapping his feet to the worst ever Sesame Street ABC lesson.
Step in time! Stepping time, stepping time, stepping time, stepping time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme, and stepping time, stepping time.
Like, I thought I was going to turn it around and they were going to be right there.
We are in the woods, could be an animal, but we're also in the Conjuring woods.
And we were lured here. We were specifically told to go into the woods.
By Cody. You were lured there by Cody. I'm glad Chelsea at least brings up the possibility of it being animals.
Dude, there was a certain point where we got down there and it sounded like someone just came right out of the bushes and just like stopped right here, like blocking the path in between us.
I can tell you right now, it was not an animal.
I'm not sure who just said it's not an animal. It might have been Cody because it sounds like a stupid Cody kind of thing to say. But since you were not there and you haven't seen the footage, how would you know it wasn't an animal? Wouldn't it seem very logical that it'd be an animal since you were outside and that's where animals live, you dickhead?
Now we're back inside and we're gonna do the cast method one more time with Cody and Satori. One final time.
No! No! Oh, for the love of...
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, S. Steven?
Steve?
Steve? Somebody is looking for Steve.
That's Alex's dad's name.
Who?
I don't even know what to say.
Who? It's like you walked away to go ask. Who? Oh, wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
I'm done, I'm out, I can't take any more of this shite. There's still about 20 minutes of the video left, but I just can't take any more of it. How the Cody and Satori reaction channel, or Mythos Paranormal,
Cheeky.
watches so much of them, I don't know. Seriously, Mythos, I have no idea how you have so much patience to cover them as often as you do. It's actually genuinely impressive how you can endure so much. A video that heavily features Cody and Satori should be shown to disabled people to help give them the strength to stand up and then chuck their device out the fucking window. Or themselves. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this more than I did. Please like and subscribe. Cheerio!